There we are.
Share.
Come on.
I'm trying.
No, I'm trying to mute the other one.
Mute the other
There we
one.
go.
I'm trying.
No,
Oh,
there we
there's
go.
Lisa.
I muted the other one.
Oh, I can't click on Lisa while I'm doing this. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Hello,
Just 1 minute.
Lisa.
Share. Oh, might have to play it. Okay. Music.
Oh, we're having a day, aren't we?
I mean to tell you.
Feels like a nice warm hug. I think that kid's always going to hit that blue sign.
Hello, Gigi.
Get your butt up here.
Yeah, so I can pop down because the dogs are getting ready to go ballistic.
Ah.
Good evening, everyone.
Great job on the video, Bonnie. It's beautiful.
Gigi
That
did
is
it for her.
Gigi. How are you doing, Lisa?
A little better now. We've had crazy wind and rain today. It's been horrible.
I can imagine. And where are
We've
you at?
had wind and snow.
Oh,
Well, the wind here was blowing so hard it was actually making the rain go diagonally in both directions.
Cool. Hello, John. You're back. I asked you some questions in the earlier chat.
Only ones that were in earlier chat were me and you, Dorinda, because I even asked you, where's Bonnie?
Yeah, but John was in earlier.
Ah.
You were asking where's Bonnie at, and she was bringing you up at the same time. Playing Catan. Crazy wing here, 55 miles. Okay, crazy wind. I'm assuming that's what it means.
Hi,
Yeah,
John.
they're supposed to be getting lots of rain. We get snow and they get rain.
Yeah.
Personally, I think I'd rather have the snow because it looks so pretty.
Yep, exactly.
It does look so pretty on the trees.
All right. I'm not reading that no more.
What's that?
Oh, one of my friends texted me that one of our mutual friends are not doing well. I don't
Oh,
want to do that right now. It's party time. Dadgummit.
yep. See, I got the lights shining because it's party time.
I know. And
Did you see
well,
the
I know
crazy
this
light I
song.
made? Did you see the crazy light, Lisa, that I made?
Yes,
Yes, the one
I
behind
saw
you.
it the
Oh,
other night when you were on. It's beautiful.
I think so. My husband thinks it's stupid, and my daughter calls it a demented star. I still call it a snowflake.
I thought it would look like a shooting star.
Mm. So I was telling my daughter we got to put more lights down the bottom, and she goes, "Use some of your battery-operated lights." Okay, that's a good idea. I only have like a whole fucking drawer of them.
I've got a tote full, so I can't say anything.
Oh,
oh
that
my
she'd
goodness.
kill me if I had a tote full. She gave me shit because I bought another package today because I thought I didn't have any of that particular kind.
I think I've got two or three sets of for each season. I got some for Easter, got some for Halloween, some for fall,
No,
and of course
these
Christmas.
ones are just clear that I have up in the craft room.
Oh, I've got everything from candy canes to little chickens to acorns to red
No,
birds, the whole
I
nine.
don't have all of those. I just have the clear battery operated lights
Yeah,
that I can stick.
I've got some of the plain just to clear, but I also have the ones that have like candy canes, snowmen, snowflakes. Yeah, I'm as bad as
Oh my
you.
goodness. Pumpkins.
Oh yeah, acorns,
Yep.
red birds, bunny rabbits with carrots for Easter. Yeah, and eggs.
Oh
Yeah,
wow! I used to have all that stuff, but I gave it all away. Got rid of it. When the kids are little, I had
Turn
that
it
kind of
off.
stuff. But
Good idea, Gigi. I can mute it at least. Turn it off.
oh, that puppy sounds so cute, Lisa.
oh, he's driving me nuts. You should have heard it when the wind was whipping and the rain was blowing in every different direction.
Yep,
Oh my word! You'd have thought somebody was just beating all of them were going.
yep, yep.
Uh,
Mine does the same when the wind's blowing.
From the way it sounds, I don't blame them.
Yeah. Well,
oh, it
I
was.
would have done been.
Dad's home. Dad's home now, so he's stuck to Dad. Like, he's in Dad's shorts, kind of thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Vroom,
Well, it
vroom.
started here around 3 o'clock and it didn't quit till about 9:30. It's still raining, but at least the wind has died down.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Whereabouts
But
are you, Lisa?
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay, so you didn't have any
Right.
of the tornadoes or anything going through your area?
We had 3 severe weather alerts this afternoon for high winds. The gusts were supposed to get up to 65 mile an hour, and I believe it got every bit of it because
Oh,
it
wow.
blew trash cans over. I had trees bowing that looked like they were going to snap at any minute. And whenever the wind would switch directions, the rain was being blown like in sheets, going in one direction, and then the next minute it was going the other direction. It was like the winds were just circling. It was
Oh,
nuts.
Yep.
But it's weird. 3 days ago, we were down in the 20s and 40s, 30s, and 40s for highs during the day. And day before yesterday, we were almost 70. Yesterday, we didn't get out of the 50s. Well, it was warmer last night at 10 o'clock than it was all day long today.
That's what I was telling Dorinda. It was 70 when we went to bed last night, and it was in the 20s when we woke up.
Well, it was warmer. It was close to 60 degrees last night when I finally went to bed. When I got up this morning, it was around 50, and it dropped when those black clouds, because I could see them coming over the mountain. And when those
Yeah.
winds hit, we dropped 20 degrees within 10 minutes. And they're calling
Oh
for it
my
to be down in the 30s tonight. It's nuts.
We're, we're supposed to freeze tonight too, I think.
Scooby,
It is
stop.
nuts. I'm not used to this.
Me. Well, I'm sure you're not used to we're not used to having that warm of temperatures in November. I mean, 70 degrees one day and then 30, anywhere
Yeah.
between 30 and 50 the
Um,
next.
Lisa, I hate to tell
Yeah.
you, it's not November.
I said December.
No, you said November.
I thought I said, anyway, December. We're not used to having that. November, yes. December, no.
Yeah.
But they're
it's
calling
getting
for
down to
rain
30.
all week.
So we don't get rain till next Thursday. But so tomorrow it starts warming up again. 57, 64. Tomorrow's Sunday. 64, low 45, 66, 79, 81. Our weather can't make up its mind what it's doing.
Can't around here
I
either.
really-
It's like it's all over the map.
I saw several mention weather manipulation today, and I'm kind of wondering, I don't know, something weird's going on.
Probably. I would assume so at this point in time. I would assume so.
I don't know. Did y'all watch Liberty?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you see that
Right up till the
thing?
prayer out. That's when I left.
So you saw that thing?
Yes. I was going to ask you about that.
That's
Just the
disgusting.
man of the hour.
Happy birthday, Shane.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Shane. See, I got my light shining for you now.
I see that. You look bright tonight.
Not always. I'm not pretending to be bright today.
I don't pretend to be bright any day.
Me either, Shane.
Y'all don't have to pretend. Y'all good. Okay, I got to do it.
You got a what?
Oh, stupid advertisements. This isn't the song. That's not it.
Isn't that the one she sang to the president?
I don't know. Never mind.
Hey, Pappy, come on up.
Yeah, Pappy, yours is tomorrow.
We wish you happy birthday too, so come on up. I ain't gonna sing to you though. I can't sing worth a shit these days.
No singing here.
Thank you. I got that over at Liberty.
Yes,
We
I
wouldn't
saw
do that for you, Shane.
I felt bad for you. Oh my God.
Nah,
They
it was
really
all-
Yeah.
They couldn't
was
really
all-
sing worth a shit.
Well, Mike wasn't feeling good. Tammy should have just left him
It's all
alone.
good.
It
I give
is.
Tammy a razz of shit, so
I loved it. I loved it when she came on and you went dark. I loved it. Oh my God. I laughed my ass
So
off.
did I, because I wanted to go dark when she came on.
I give her a
Girls.
razz of crap. She's actually in our meeting stuff. She's actually a lot of fun. Like I said, I don't spend time with her. Other than that, we visit occasionally. If she's needing help with something, or if we have to figure out something. But she can be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She probably can. And I totally understand that getting up there and your nerves are all over the place and you probably sound like, or I would, a blooming idiot. And
Well, you don't. You have your
No.
own show, see, so you do fine.
Yeah,
Well,
and even doing this though, I'm like a nervous wreck, and it's just
well, you guys are lucky because we're at 19
19 what?
degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh, yeah, you can keep that stuff. John,
Hey, everybody.
how you doing?
Hey, John.
Lisa, Dorinda, Bonnie,
Hello, hello, hello.
and the birthday boy.
Thank you,
Happy
John.
birthday, Shane.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
So, 32, 31.
I lost count. It's somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
31
Yeah,
sounds good.
somewhere
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
in
Let's go with
the
that. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go with that one. I like that one.
Well, how'd your day go, Shane? Did you?
It's just another day. It was the same old. I mean, they have been for years.
Did you go out for supper at least?
No, that's what Mike said. He said, "Why didn't you go out for a big old steak?" And I said, "Where in the hell am I going to go in Beaver, America? I mean, where you go? You know, I cook a better steak here in town than pretty much anybody anyway. So I'll do it my damn self.
That's right.
I like the way I like it, you know. And around here, there is a place that's 45 miles away that they can do me a pretty good job, but I just didn't feel like going over there. So
I'd rather people come to the house or I go to their house and cook for them rather than going out.
absolutely,
Because I'm
Yep,
going to
that's
cook you
me.
a better steak than you. You tell me how you like it, and I'm going to cook it like that. And
well, and you can go out and eat a steak, and one steak's, you know, you're looking at $30 minimum just for one. If you take 3 or 4 people, that's a lot of money.
yeah.
I mean, for $30, there's 3 of us can eat a big old steak, baked potato, and some steamed veggies, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's a whole lot cheaper.
And my son's out in the back. They're doing the bonfire tonight. And I just got through cooking like 30 hamburgers, chicken wings. I had some deer sausage.
How's the weather there?
The rain stopped and the weather's cooling off. So it's actually nice. It's 51 degrees right now. It's actually nice. The wind's calm. So it's actually a nice night. So it turned
You
out
said-
good. We got a bunch of rain.
I had some deer chili for lunch today.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we eat a lot of deer meat.
Yeah, I do
I'd
if I
rather-
have it.
I'd almost
I'm
rather
going to
eat deer
step
meat
down,
than-
guys. Happy birthday, Shane.
Thank you,
Okay,
Lisa.
Lisa, good to see you. But
Sorry,
Lisa.
I've got to jump over and listen to something just half a second. I'm monitoring something else. I'll be here, but I got to
Okay.
listen to this just
Go
half a
ahead.
second.
hey,
Gigi, how do I put the word up? I don't know how she does that.
what did she do?
When she puts
I
a
guess
word
Lisa,
up there.
I guess Bonnie wants to play Boulder Dash.
Or something like that, maybe. Oh no.
Yeah, that worked real well the other night, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
We didn't even care about the damn words. Gigi says your banner area.
I don't see a banner area.
She keeps talking like that. You can just ban her area.
Okay, wait. Maybe it's over on the right.
You talking about the private?
Happy birthday, Pappy, tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Seeing as you haven't come up yet.
Yeah, he needs to come up. We need to wish
Yeah.
him happy birthday. When is it? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Well, happy
Yes,
birthday, Pappy, if I don't see you tomorrow.
private chat. Banners. I see it. Okay. Create a banner. Don't want it to scroll. Huh. Now I can't see to type. It's crazy.
Oh, forget it.
I'm
really
telling you. I don't know how
Really?
Gigi makes this look so damn easy. But it was a good word. I don't even know how to say it. Wide mill tilt. Oh well.
No idea.
You could type it in the chat.
There you go. Type in the chat. Everybody can see it then.
I can type it in the chat for you if you like.
Well, that's a good idea.
What's the word?
See, y'all got the brains. Okay. Get back to chat. I still can't see the type. I can do it on my phone.
Don't say that. Don't. Shane.
Don't do it.
I can't have another night of laughing like we did the other night. I had to take ibuprofen the next day. My head was hurting from laughing so hard.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
It's pretty good. She's looking at her computer, holding her phone, going, I don't know how I'm going to type this in.
You couldn't hold it, could you?
I couldn't. I mean,
I know.
she had a Gigi moment.
What did I say the word was?
You didn't. Or I didn't hear it.
You didn't know. You said you didn't know how to
I
say
think it started with a W, but I'm not sure.
I think this is it, but I can't remember.
Yeah, Pappy, I see that. I'll catch up soon enough.
Wad mill tilt. Wad mill tilt. No freaking idea. A wad of
Thank you,
paper that you
Kathy.
shoot
Tell me
through a
that.
straw and whack someone in the head with. I have no idea. Poggies. Those are little round things that you kind of flick.
Now we call those pogies. And that's a
Pogs.
fish.
We call it pogs. Pogs. Yeah, so pogs.
There's a little-
yeah, you call it a fish. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little bait fish we use for fishing bait down here. They're called pogies.
Oh,
And we put them on a circle hook, and then we throw it out there to catch bigger fish with.
oh.
Sea trout or redfish down here. It's spelled the same way.
Did I put WADMILTILT?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I put the right word.
Is there a space in there, Bonnie, or is it?
No, it's one word.
Nope.
It's one word.
It's one word.
Yeah. I don't know. Come on, Gigi. I know you already looked it up. Tell us.
Well, if you break the word down, it's wad, and then mill, and then tilt.
Mm-hmm.
I can figure the first and the last part out, but I can't figure out that middle part.
Mother-in-law. No.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw it.
A wide mill tilt is the way you walk after spending a. Never mind. I'm going to say that. I'm about to get on my knees.
Been to Amsterdam lately, have you? Been down that Korean street, I think.
Korean street.
The Philippines, or what do they call that?
Thailand.
Can't remember. Yeah, Thailand. Yeah.
Mhm. Nope. I've only been to Mexico. I've never left the United States except for Mexico.
I went to
I haven't
Mexico.
either.
Yeah, I went to Juarez, but I was
That's where I went.
12 years old.
Yeah.
I was on a church mission. We went down and paid the church, and the next day we come back to finish it. They had already painted it again for us. Lots of nice words on there. I couldn't say them because they was in Spanish. So that day we
Oh,
painted
no.
it titty pink. And it's probably still titty pink to this day because we painted it pink, went back the next day to finish, and it was
Mhm.
still titty pink. No one painted it.
Hmm.
I guess they got
They
something
didn't
against
like
painting. Yeah. Well, the first day we painted it white. They thought that was just a good canvas to paint all over. Yeah, it's pretty bad when the Mexican people down there say, "Yeah, you don't want to be in Juarez at night."
No.
We'd stayed in El Reno during the night.
Lisa's asking Shane if you heard any updates on Craig's dad.
No, I haven't. I got
I
a
haven't
text. I got a text from Craig today saying, or this evening while I was on the show, saying happy birthday, but he didn't say anything, and
Yeah.
I was busy, so I didn't even think to ask. Bonnie, you're going to have to give us a hint.
I don't know why I thought that I had heard he was doing better, but I may be wrong.
I don't know. You're going to have to give us the hint on the word.
um, it's used to protect something.
Condom. That'll keep you from your wad and your tilt. And it's only a mil thick. So that's a wad mil tilt.
How did I know your mind would go there?
I think it stays there. No, Gigi, I don't. At first, I thought she said dong. But that's a A in there. I'm going to change my prescription to reading glasses.
That's. I have got to go get new glasses. I've got to remember to make an appointment. Because I can see better without them. Except for reading. Okay, y'all give up.
Yep.
It is a strong, rough woolen cloth employed to cover powder barrels and to protect ammunition.
All righty then.
That must have been really old ammunition.
We call that a burlap sack, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Packing blankets work pretty good, I think.
Yes. Don't know why it was called that, but okay.
That must have been a French word.
The other one sounds more French. Did y'all hear that?
Yep. I guess she didn't take that pill, eh?
Yeah, it did actually, and it's not doing what it's supposed to, I guess. Why aren't you working? There it is.
So you got any big plans for tomorrow, Shane?
No,
Okay.
not a thing. Some laundry, probably wash my bedding, probably cook a steak. I don't know. You know, same old crap. get ready for Monday. Pretty easy.
There's no show tomorrow night, correct?
Correct.
Or Monday.
Our
Monday.
Monday.
We'll do our one in the morning, but Monday morning, but
Not an evening show.
yeah.
Well, that's good. He's got to get better. That cold keeps coming back to kick him in the ass. He hasn't gotten rid of it yet.
That one's not too bad. This one's going to get over pretty quick. That last one he had, it drug out for 2.5, 3 weeks.
And it's back. It's only been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Or has it been a month?
No, it's been a while. It's been since he got back from California.
Okay.
So it was
What?
right after Mount Rushmore. So that was the 4th of July. So right around July or end of July.
Well, y'all can't see it until I put it in there, can you?
Yeah, I guess you got to hit enter occasionally.
Scrivello.
I am gonna go see what she wants real quick. I'll be right back. Didn't lose my sticker.
Ay, ay, ay.
I have to scoot you that back.
Hey, Bonnie, you gonna be right back?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be right back.
All right. Be right back.
Scrivillo.
I would say it's Italian because it ends in an O.
I've seen that word. Where have I seen that
Does that have anything to do with cooking, John?
word? Hadn't come to me.
No, Gigi, it's just that time to do my bedding. You got to do it once in a while. I did.
You look a little
did
tired
switch
tonight,
all my-
Jane.
No, not really. Not really. I switched all my sheets to green though. My sheets and pillowcase. That way I could go longer before I had to wash them. You can't tell when they turn green that way.
Be right back.
So what's the matter with the baby?
Nothing. She's just wanting to play. You say hi. You want to say hi? Hi.
Hello, sweetheart. Hi.
How are you?
How are you? You are a mess. Take that. What? She's just sitting there all posing. Like, you're dropping them on the floor. I can't. They didn't have cool things like this when we were kids.
What's that?
Magnetic letters.
They did when my kids were little. I had them all across the damn fridge. How do you spell this?
Yeah, the little ones with the magnet on the back. But these are like plastic. It's like a box and the magnets are inside of it. And
Oh,
she just gets them everywhere. Yeah.
I used to make them spell words. Or I'd spell a word
Yeah, I
and say,
did.
what is it?
I did that too on the refrigerator.
I'd put dinner up there. What time is it? Look at the fridge.
They knew. They could tell whenever dinner was just about done because you could smell it all over the house. And here were the girls standing in the kitchen. And Okay, if you're going to be in here, you're going to get to work. Set the table. Do something.
What'd Laura say about my comment?
Which one?
About the card. Can't be said on here, huh?
No, I don't know if I told her that part. But no, I told her thank you. Because she was, well, yeah, we rode out there to get the dog together. I'll have to ask her what I told her. It's been a crazy day, Shane.
I'll forgive you. It's all good.
Her mom's back in the hospital again, so she's a little whacked out.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Well, considering she was at the doctor with the husband to get him to see the heart doctor, and they ended up admitting her, and they had no way to get rid of him, so they had to admit him too, so they're both in the same room.
No way to get rid of him.
So everybody's bitching and wants him out of there.
So I cooked 42 wings tonight. Chicken wings.
Wow.
And what in my hand is all that's left. I'm gonna show them to you. That's all that's left.
Oh wow.
Not many.
Not many.
That's
I
a
just-
snack.
I just snuck them in. Maybe I'm going to eat a few here in a little bit. So.
Pass some over to Shane.
Well, one of the couple of kids had to leave, and I had to go move a car, so that's why I stepped out. I'm back, and then I confiscated the wings while I was out. They ate all the hamburgers, all the deer sausage, and that's all that's left of the wings. So I'd say they had a good time.
Apparently.
How many people did you have over?
26, I think it was.
Oh
26.
my goodness.
Yeah. They're starting to leave now. A lot
And
of them have to work tomorrow, you know.
What kind of party
Yeah.
was that?
My son's birthday party, you know, his birthday fell during the week, so they just decided to have a get together on the weekend when, you know, his age group, you know, they're working and going to school. So it's
Right.
hard to get everybody together, and, you know, everybody's doing different things.
yeah. That's
He
still a
just-
pretty good crowd.
Yeah, he just took his finals, so he's going to be out for a Christmas break from college. So,
What's he studying?
computer science, and he's majoring in cybersecurity
It's a good field.
for now. That's subject
Yeah.
to change, you know, but that's what he's getting in that direction. Yeah,
It's a tough field, but if he can get in there, it's lucrative.
there's a lot of money to make in there. When someone told me the amount of money that someone like that can make, yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. That's where everything's going. It's where everything is going.
Everything's digital.
Yeah.
You're going to need cybersecurity on everything.
Yeah.
You're going to have cybersecurity on your toilet paper. Make sure it's doing its job right anymore. I mean, it's just getting crazy.
Yeah, he's got a job with the state he's interning with, so he's getting on the job training as well.
That's probably the best training he's going to get.
Well,
other
that's
than
where he's
work.
getting most of it. Let's be honest. I mean, it's not the classroom. It's, you know,
I've had people come out of college and they're engineers and they're just young and eager and just
Stupid.
dumber than shit.
yeah,
You give me a 70-year-old man that's never cracked a book, that's done it his whole life. That's who I want to talk to because he knows what's going to work.
yeah,
These engineers were saying I used to work on compressor engines out here in the oil field, and this young
Okay.
engineer says, use this cooling tower and this cooling tower. And we said, it won't work. It won't work. He argued with us. He was the boss. Okay, we did what he did. What he said, $130,000 cooling tower. We put it on there. In 3 days, it was plugged plumb up because all this blow sand. So we call him back out and said, well, what do you want to do? Well, I need to make a phone call. I said, well, I can tell you what to do. I said, there's one over there for $36,000. You can go pick up, put on here, and you'll never have a lick of problem out of it. Oh, that'll never work. 2.5 hours later, we was going over and hauling that one over and putting it on.
Yeah.
They don't realize if you ain't been out in the field doing this shit, you don't have a clue. And it's not necessarily his fault. I think anybody that's going to do a job, either sell a product
Mhm.
or tell somebody else how to do it, if you ain't got at least a year's hands-on, you
Mhm.
shouldn't be in that job.
Right.
So where your boy's getting this hands-on, he's already going to be miles ahead of anybody that just sits in the classroom reading a damn book.
Exactly. And his boss that's taking him under his wing,
Mhm.
he's from India and he's extremely intelligent. And this guy knows his stuff. And he says, Daddy, whenever he wants to show me something, I go, anytime. He sits and listens and does it. And so, yeah, he's doing it the right way. I mean, I have a degree in auto mechanics, but I worked on cars for years. My era, we grew up building engines and racing and tearing stuff up, So I went to school to get a degree so I could get a job, for General Motors or one of the dealerships. I had to have a degree. So, but I already knew everything going into it. I just had to get the
My son is in an apprenticeship for a mechanic,
Mhm.
an auto mechanic.
That's good. It's a good feeling.
And when they sent him to Toyota school, okay, he impressed the teachers because he can listen to a vehicle and tell you what's wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher's going like, use the computer and find out what's wrong with the car, to the group that was ahead of him. It took that group 2.5 hours with the computer
Yeah, to diagnose it. Right.
to find out what was wrong with the car.
Right.
Rayvon said, start the car. He listened to the car. He goes, try this, try this, try this. The car was fixed in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, but you didn't use the computer. He goes, I don't have to.
Didn't need it.
He goes, I can't, like, the computer pisses me off because it's stupid.
Right.
And that's what Rayvon said. The computer's stupid. If I don't have to use the computer, I'm not going to use the computer. He goes, you're 20 years old. And the guy goes, Rayvon goes, yeah. He goes, and how the hell can you listen to a car and know what's wrong with it? He says, because I had good teachers.
Yep.
Here's the biggest thing on these new cars. You can listen to them. You know exactly what's wrong with them even before they start them.
Yep.
They got electronics in them. That's what's wrong with the damn thing.
That's right.
You give me an old car, don't have no computer. You give me, a battery and some wires. That car's going to run.
Well,
you only need 3 things for an engine to run, and that's air, gas, and spark.
My car the other day, I was getting ready to go out. I had to do some running around, and I went out and I put the key in and nothing, absolutely nothing. But when you took out the key out, it clicked. It's the weirdest fucking thing. So I got on the phone to my son's girlfriend, who's also mechanically inclined. And she's like, well, get Sam to go out and check it. I said, okay, Sam, here's the keys. Go check the car. Tell Miranda what you find. See if it's the same thing I found. She found exactly the same thing. Miranda said, disconnect the battery. Rayvon will be there when he gets off of school. Okay, fine. Rayvon comes, hooks up the battery, and the car started.
Yeah. You know what happened, right?
It needed a reset or something.
It needed a reset. Right.
Hey, Joseph, I see your comment. I sure hope you was talking to Camel about that for tomorrow.
Hello, Joseph. Hello, Camo.
Do you really think that digital is gonna stay up?
Technology is a new way. But here's the thing: when mankind progresses forward, 90% of the time they don't go backwards. They do repeat some old mistakes, but they don't go backwards.
No.
Technology is only going to get 10 times worse in the future because people are friggin' lazy anymore. Period. I know. I've turned into one of them.
I'll be
Yeah, but
back.
we've gotten older. Only because we've gotten older.
Right. And I hope wiser.
Oh, absolutely. But Bonnie, the cars today, they're going to the crossover, hybrid, electric, and then eventually they're going to all be electric.
Well, GM's already got, and so does
Well, they're all
Ford, they've already got
Yeah.
electric cars, and they got an electric motor to each wheel.
But
Can you
GM
imagine
has
what-
a date. Did you hear? They have a date. They're going to quit. They're phasing out gas powered vehicles. And I don't
Well,
remember
see,
what the date
GM
is.
made it a year ago. It's
Yeah.
been out there for a year.
Yeah.
So can you imagine what one of them motors going to cost if you lose a 4-wheel drive motor?
I don't want to know.
Oh, I know it.
You
And
have to
they
park
got
it.
a lot of wasted vehicle too, because now they got a front trunk and a bed.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to reinforce that because now there's no steel up front in case you get into a wreck. You know, it's all tin. You might as well be driving a beer
Yep.
can.
That's
like
what I was
flying
going
a
to say, a
plane, you know?
cocaine.
Yeah.
Yep. Joseph said they already have a single seater flying unit, $100,000.
Yeah. They do.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The EVs. Yep. Yo, they got lots of them out. There's Chinese companies out. There's German companies, Russian companies. Elon Musk. There's another one here in the United States. They're all over. They use the same technology
Yeah.
as drone.
I do a lot of fishing. I have over the years. I used to fish a good amount of bass tournaments and stuff. And we've always had the 2-stroke engines, the Mercury's, the Yamahas, the Johnsons. Well, all those companies are now going to 4-stroke.
Mhm.
They're all going to 4-stroke now. Yamaha has gone to all 4-stroke. And there are electric outboard motors on the market, and they're
Yes.
developing that technology right now. So the
Yeah.
day's going to come. That's where it's going. That's where it's all going.
Yeah, I like the 4-stroke anyway. I'd always put my Raptor. I had a 4-wheeler. I'd always put my 660 Raptor up against Banshees. Now they'd outrun me, but I could
Banshee,
outclimb
yeah.
anywhere. And they'd get stuck, and I just drag them like they was not even behind me.
I mean, but a
They're a lot of
Banshee is a true race bike, though, in my opinion. The Banshee that's what it was designed for.
Oh, absolutely. I can't stand the sound of them little
I don't like it. either.
bumblebee bastards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me that deep sound. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. I'm old school. Give me my old Honda 3-wheelers, and man, I used to ride those things. Goodness gracious.
That old Kawasaki Grizzly, buddy of mine had across the alley. It about killed 3 different people. That thing was wicked.
Mm-hmm.
It was wicked. It was only 250, but man, it was huge. It was a big old piece of equipment because it was a late 80s, early 90s model.
Right. But you see, and like you were telling Bonnie a few minutes ago, where the technology is going forward, it's not going to go backwards. And even in that industry, I mean, now 4-wheelers are becoming a thing of the past. Everybody wants the side-by-sides now. That's where all that's going. Now they're still selling a lot of 4-wheelers, but the side-by-sides are where they're going.
You know, that is so wrong. I think I'm going to mention it in public.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I think I will.
Say it.
Shame.
Her and Gigi sharing the same mind, I think. Me and you was talking about 4-stroke. She says, "Is that all it takes?"
Oh, oh no.
Oh my God. I need a
That's
cigarette.
what you need a cigarette. I do too after 4 strokes.
I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm good once as I ever was.
As I ever was. Right. Good old Toby.
Thank you, Toby
I used
Keith.
to live 1.5 miles from him.
Did you?
Yep, down there in the Yukon.
Yeah. He came to
Well,
Baton
it's
Rouge.
actually in just south side of the city. Wasn't quite the Yukon.
He came to Baton Rouge when he first
Let
got
me rephrase
started.
that. It's Norman. I'm sorry. Not
Oh,
Yukon.
Norman, yeah.
Norman.
He
Yeah.
came
Anyway,
to
go
Baton
ahead.
Rouge when he first got started in the industry. And when Should Have Been a Cowboy was his hit song.
Mhm.
And I got to see him in this little bar on this little stage, sitting 10 feet from him, And
Oh yeah.
same thing with Garth Brooks. I got to see him before he exploded up close at a little bar, a little dive bar, probably 200 people in there. That was pretty
That's what
cool.
was nice about being in Oklahoma. I got, most of them are from Oklahoma,
Yeah.
basically. Most of your best ones. And now Trace Atkins wasn't, but I was in Enid, Oklahoma, where I was living in 1996, and he was still playing the bar scene. And there was a place called City Boots there, and it's a big place. It's a big place, big
Mhm.
bar. And he got to play in there. And that's when I got to meet him. He kissed my wife on her birthday because it was a birthday that night when we went to
Oh.
see.
That's cool.
And I got to sit and drink some beer with her. I'm going to tell you what, I'm 6'5", and Trace Atkins is 6'6". And I
Yeah.
think every one of his band members at that time were 6'6" to 6'8".
They look like
I
a
look
football
a
player.
midget. I look like a damn midget next to all them people. And I'm looking up and I'm going, where in the hell did they pull you out of?
Well, yeah, because he's tall, then he's got boots on, so there's 2 more inches added to his height.
Well, I had boots on too. I mean,
Yeah.
but I got him beat at that time. See, he wears a 14 triple E, and I wear a 14 double E.
You.
But yeah, they said if my foot gets any wider, I got a special order boots. So, yeah, but he's a big fella. Big fella.
He's from here. He's from Louisiana.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he's from down there. He's a good fella, good man. I've enjoyed his music. A
It's
lot
like
of
Blake Shelton. He's 6'5".
yeah.
Toby Keith's 6'4". I really used to love Blake Shelton, but I'm kind of scared now that he married, ain't no
Yeah.
holler back girl.
Yeah. Alan
Jackson.
Jackson's real tall.
Alan Jackson, 6'3".
Yeah.
Yep.
If he comes to town, I'll still go see him. I'll listen to him anytime.
Yeah, he was one of the first people I really liked in country music, and that was in 1989, 90 right there. Went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Anyway,
Yeah. Chattahoochee.
that's all. Yeah. It
Did
was
you
him,
hear
and then
he
after I
has
listened, do what, Bonnie?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
He's got some kind of disease. I think it was Alan Jackson.
Yeah, he's been kind of sick here lately. I think his wife's in the hospital right now.
Okay, Gummit.
I didn't hear that.
I've seen it on when you first pull up your search engine,
Yeah.
it was on some of them reports there, and I didn't go in and read it. I seen it and I thought, yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
But
That
another
is.
one I started liking back then was Dwight Yoakam.
Oh yeah.
That's when I started liking him too, and that's what them two's what put me into country music.
Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music.
Yep, Pocket of a Clown, all them. And then I was full blown country.
Yeah, I don't. You're probably like me, Shane. You probably don't even listen to the radio much anymore because there's nothing on it. I listen to my Pandora or whatever I can, in that way I can hear what I want to hear. Because to me, there is no more country music. It died a long time ago. It's
Yeah.
just not the same to me. It's just
Right.
not. My wife still listens to it, but
Well, this new Red Dirt, there's a few that I like, but I'm not big on Red Dirt. Give me a little bit older country.
yeah,
Late '80s, '90s, early 2000s.
right.
You get past 2008, and it kind of started going downhill a little bit. Now, not totally, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Garth Brooks came out, he started modernizing country music.
He did.
A lot of people don't know that, but I'm not saying he started it, but that's kind of around the time you started hearing a lot of rap in your country music. Not that there's anything wrong with rap, but it's just not, to me, it's just not the same.
Well, here's a history lesson. You know where the bass beat come from rap? Where
Uh,
they origin rap from?
It came from I can't call his name. Go ahead. I can't.
Well, originally the bass beat for rap come from country and blues music.
Yeah, but it was
That's where they got
somebody
their bass beat
was
from.
doing it. There was a name I was trying to.
Yeah, that I couldn't tell you. But I
Name
knew
I
it
was-
originated from country.
I remember
and
hearing that
blues.
that story, and
Yep.
I can't remember who that was, where it came with, but
Yep.
that's
We
interesting.
had a huge dance hall here that everyone from miles around would come to. And so there was a lot of dancing and country, and it was fun.
A lot of line dancing too.
Yeah, the old ladies would get out there and do the line dance.
Mhm.
Well, we did the Macarena and stuff like that. Stupid things.
I had a couple of old gals teach me how to two-step, and anywhere I go, if I go drink, which I don't drink beer now, but any country place I go now, it don't even matter if it's in Oklahoma City, any one of the places. I can go to Wichita, Kansas. They all know who I am because I used to go dancing all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all I used to do is go two-stepping, and swing, and all that. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I haven't got to do that in a
Sometimes.
long time now.
That's how I met my wife.
Bonnie, Joseph wants to know if you had any roller rinks.
Not here. Where I grew up in San Antonio, we did.
All right, it's
But
potty
I
break.
moved to the country when I was 13.
Ah,
I moved out of the country when I was 13.
Aw.
I moved out of the
Yeah, I
country
had-
when I was 16.
I'm back in the country now.
That's the best move we ever made. It was moving to the country. That's the best
Mhm.
place to raise kids because
It is.
they have learned everything. Because they don't learn that in the city.
Right. Well, my
And I didn't want to be one of those people we made fun of coming to the country to hunt from the city.
country comes to town. That's what we used to say. My dad was from the country and my mom was from New Orleans. So, growing up as a kid, I got the best of both worlds because I spent a lot of time in New Orleans and a lot, of course, lived in the country. So, learned a lot about city life and got to do a lot of exciting things. And, back then it was a lot of fun,
Well, that's true. I mean, even you're right, because back then I could take off on my bicycle and my mother didn't care where I was going.
We didn't lock our doors.
Yep.
We didn't lock our doors where we lived.
It's
When people would come to the
definitely
house, it was a tap, tap, tap while they were opening the door.
You're supposed to
Yes.
lock your door.
And you
must have
knew
missed
all your
that memo.
neighbors. Well, this was in the city. That was back
Well, this was
when
the country for me, not the city.
when the city was that way with us. We
Yeah.
knew all our neighbors. We all every evening at the same time would jump on the bikes and go riding together, and
Mm-hmm.
we bowled, we skated, we went to the pool.
We did all that in the small town I grew up in. I came to the city and there wasn't as much to do.
Nope. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, I
nowadays
moved.
people don't get to know each other in the city.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I
tell
know
you
all
what.
my neighbors.
I moved from out in the country when I was a kid into town, which is we moved from out in the country to out in the country basically because this town's tiny. I moved to the city in 2009. And I'd been up there. I'd visited quite a bit over there because that's where my sister and some family live. And I moved over there, and I'm going to tell you what, living in Oklahoma City, that is the most lonely place I've ever lived in my life because
Really?
everybody's so busy trying to be something they're not. You meet these guys wearing suits and ties, you're going, oh, okay, they got a nice job apparently. Yeah, they're a retailer that works in J.C. Penney's as a clothes salesman. I'm thinking, you make less than I do, and these people they're pretentious and everybody's trying to be something they're not. So, everybody's trying to get married to an upper, above their level. And I hated it. So when I moved away, I brought a wife with me from there.
Yeah.
Had to, marry one of them gals myself, but I brought her out here and she loved it out here for a while. Plus her dad was married to my mom, so that kind of helped.
Wait, what? Her damn.
That's how I
You
met
married
her.
your sister.
I married my sister. No, here's the deal. My mom started dating this guy a couple years before I met her, actually, and she come down to see her dad. Okay, so we got along pretty good, but she was married at the time. Not a big deal. Well, I moved to the city, and when I was down there, I'd talk to her sister on Facebook because I didn't have anybody to talk to. I was talking to her sister, and I said, well, if you see your sister, just tell her to call me sometime. I'll give her my number. It was that night or the next night she called me. We got to visiting and ended up marrying her. So I married my sister. So yeah. So my wife used to tell everybody she'd be with my mom. They'd go shopping. They'd say, so how do you like it out here? Oh, all right. How do you like your mother-in-law? Well, I'm going to tell you what, my stepmom's awesome, but my mother-in-law's a bitch. And it's the same person.
My thumb just slipped on my phone. Oh my goodness. How do I undo that?
I don't know
Joseph,
what
Your
I'm
what
so
happened
sorry.
on your phone?
Your
My
finger went
thumb
where?
slipped on it.
Something about her bum. Your bum did what?
I
Did
just
some,
deleted everything Joseph was saying because my thumb slipped.
are you having a butt wink moment?
Sorry, Joseph. Bonnie had an accident.
How do I
You timed
undo
out
it?
Joseph.
I don't know how you undo it on your phone.
I
You
don't
have to
either.
do it. I don't think I can do it. Wait.
You're going to have to undo it on your computer.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm like, Joseph, I'm so sorry.
Her bum did something to her phone.
She was doing something with her finger, and of course, her camera isn't on, so that just makes you wonder exactly what she was doing.
I was carrying my phone, and all of a sudden I looked, and
There
Joseph
you
was
are.
all blue, and I said, "What the heck?" Okay.
I still see his comment.
I was going to say, if it's just all blue, just click somewhere other than on his name. It'll go away.
Says I timed him out for 300 seconds.
Oops, he's gone for 5 minutes.
Sorry, Joseph.
It wasn't me, Joseph.
Okay, I'm leaving my phone alone.
That'd probably be a good idea, Bonnie.
Yeah,
Put the
Camo,
phone down in
I
the
seen
corner.
that.
Wow, I hadn't seen that. Are you kidding me?
Now, you want to You want to commit suicide, you go get in that bed and they call it a deathbed, and you get in there and it sucks your oxygen out and you just pass away.
You know what? I kind of wondered that with the med beds that they keep talking about. I kept thinking, I'm not crawling in there.
If they ever come out with a med bed, it will not have a lid. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's going to be kind of hard
well.
to suck the oxygen out of it if they ever come up with one.
Well, they keep saying that there's 5 in Texas, I heard already.
Yeah.
No?
I'd have to see
Maybe.
that. I'm not buying that. I don't know. I
I don't
mean,
know either.
I don't think they're at the hospitals though.
you're talking about technology that we don't have yet. We just
Well, they've got them beds you can lay in, and that deal goes around and
Right.
scan your body,
yeah,
and it tell you what's wrong with it. They just ain't got anything that can.
repair you.
Right,
Yeah,
that we know of.
that
Who
would be
Who knows what they've got out there?
that would be alien technology to us because we don't
To
want
us,
that.
it would be.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we're not there yet.
I saw a video on it and they were showing it,
I saw
but
it.
it's not like you saw it,
Yeah,
so you don't think it's real?
no,
Oh, okay.
I wish it was.
I know
I
they have
believe
plans
everything.
and designs for it already.
Yeah,
They've got literature out on it, just like they did on all the EV cars.
right.
They have literature out on all these flying cars that's been out for 10, 15 years, but they have to get it all past all the regulations before they can go into production. That's why OSHA and EPA is always screwing shit up for everybody. And government, they always think they have to have it first. So if you have the
Okay.
technology, they take it from you.
I have a really weird question for you.
Okay.
Okay. They're selling snow machines in Canada, in Ontario, for like 6-year-olds. But you can't get your license to drive a snow machine until you're 12. Okay. But they have this big hill in the city that everybody goes crazy carpet sliding down in the wintertime. But the last 2 years, they've closed the hill because of liability issues, because people can't slide on crazy carpets. Does that make any fucking sense to you?
Nothing in any government or any political stance anymore makes any sense. If
Okay.
it is dumber than shit, you can guarantee your government's going to do it.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna let a
Joseph says
6-year-old
revenge
ride
will
a
be
snow
sweet.
machine without a license, but you can't let kids slide down a fucking hill.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, full
I'm so
Monty.
sorry, Joseph.
Hey, Monty. Yes, and thank you.
Joseph, I really am sorry. I really didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to ask Tracy. How
Well-
do you undo?
Yeah, he was out for about 5 minutes, so okay.
Yes. Hi, Monty. No foul. She's just playing games with her hubby.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. My brother keeps swearing that civil jobs are the only way to go because that's something that'll always be needed.
Okay, say that again, Bonnie.
flying planes. My brother keeps swearing that civil jobs will be the ones that'll be needed, but if we go to flying cars and stuff, I don't know what the civil people would do, like civil engineers and
Well, oh, shut up, Dorinda.
What?
Well, we've got all these I don't know what the fuck you call them. Overpasses, I guess we'll call them. Okay? That have been there for like 100 years. Well, 50 years anyway, we'll say. That have never been upgraded or anything. And they're starting to fall apart. And nobody knows what the fuck to do. Because they're all
Oh
stupid.
no.
They're all fucking stupid. That's just my personal opinion. And I have a nephew that is like, you know, a mechanical engineer and a brainy kid and knows his job and does a great job. But it's like, practically, what the fuck can you do?
Well, San Antonio and Austin just keeps building those overpasses.
Well, let's hope they upgrade them too when they have to. Because I
Yeah.
mean, we got pieces falling on cars when they go underneath them. Like, yeah, I'm not going there.
That is crazy.
Every
I
time
won't
that
go up
happens
on
here,
them.
yeah, every time that happens here, it's usually some kids up top throwing shit down.
Yeah.
There's been that too, but there has been incidences where the rocks have come down onto vehicles
Oh yeah.
and kind of closed the highway because there's too much rock on the damn road. And all they do is put like a netting up, and that's going to protect us. Yeah, right. It's chicken wire. Aren't you fucking stupid? That's my opinion, Shane.
Well, let's hope they're small rocks.
I don't know if they're closing the road down. They meant not be.
I'm gonna have to turn this other channel off so I quit paying attention to it. I can catch that later. Catch that on a
What do
rerun.
you want to do for your birthday, Shane?
I'm doing it apparently. A little late to get all fixed up and go do something now, isn't it?
I guess so.
What time is it where you are, Shane?
10:30.
10:30? Oh, it's 11:30 here.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is at Bonnie's, but
10:30.
Same as Shane.
10:30.
I think John's same too.
Yeah, he'll be real close. You get too far over that way and you get into Eastern.
Yep.
Yes, Joe said 4-stroke. Yeah, you'll have to have Bonnie explain her idea of that. She's got a pretty good definition of it.
Stop it. What are you doing, baby girl?
She's still
Is there
up.
something? Do you need something else to drink? I don't know if you should drink anything else at bedtime. You just finished that one.
Depends what time's Mama get home.
She is still up. Mama gets home at 11.
Okay, then she needs about 10 cookies, a glass of milk, and a soda pop.
I even gave her mother said, give her the gummy on my dresser. It's melatonin. That didn't do it.
That just usually makes them cranky because they'll
I
fight
know,
sleep.
That's what I told her. I said, I don't like giving her that stuff.
It's not
I only
good.
gave her a tiny piece of it.
I
That's
don't.
why
Even,
it's not working.
Well,
That's why it's not working. You only gave her a tiny piece. She said, give her the gummy.
that's okay. I used to have this friend that would give her kids Benadryl every night, and I was just like, I couldn't do that either.
Wow.
It's not good.
And then
Give them
they
that
get
kind of crap.
immune to it. Yeah.
It's not
No,
natural.
you tell them. Nope. She's just playing with them blocks.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. One of my son's friends' car wouldn't start.
Yeah, one of them wings about got away. He had to chase it down, but he got her back. It's back in the pan now.
Somebody's getting a new battery tomorrow.
I just had to buy one.
I got my little
They're
jumper
not cheap.
out there and jumped him off, and I put my light on his battery, and I said, "How old is this battery?" He said, "Well, I've had the car for 5 years." I would say you got your money's worth out of that battery. Go get another one. You think it's bad? Yeah, just go get another one.
It doesn't matter if it's bad or not. It will be soon. If
You
not,
got 5 years out of a battery? Yeah, just go get another one.
yeah, anytime you get over 3 years, you're on borrowed time, especially in the winter.
You want to sit up here with me?
You get a good cold day, and you're done.
It's the heat that destroys our batteries down
Yeah.
here.
Oops.
We don't get much winter.
Sorry.
Do y'all battery cable ends get corroded up pretty bad there? Being
Not too bad. No, I'm not close to the coast,
okay.
So
Are you on the Eastern time or are you on Central?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in Baton Rouge. Well, I'm just right outside of Baton Rouge, in a little small
Okay.
town.
Look at that baby girl.
Oh, look at that.
She's such a cutie pie. You all snuggled up to grandma?
You sure you're your mama's?
Okay.
I saw hermits.
You what?
I saw hermits.
I don't know what you just said.
You grew up with hermits.
That's what it sounded like.
She said you look like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, well, maybe.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. When our kids were little, we could speak gibberish. We could understand gibberish. I can't. Not me.
Yeah.
Your daughter's going to be upset with you, Bonnie.
Do what?
Bonnie. Your daughter's going to be upset with you. You have her on camera.
Uh-oh.
I know.
We won't
We
tell.
can't tell.
Joseph said,
Yeah.
"Put your phone down."
Put your phone down. That's what she said. Joseph don't want to go bye-bye again.
I put my phone down. It's off. It's not on this channel. Nothing.
Shane, is Mike going to do an outdoor show again, or is he doing it every other week? Or he didn't do one yesterday.
That was today.
Yeah, it should have been today.
Didn't
He
do
didn't
it.
do it.
Well, he does it on Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
Wait. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he
I don't know if he did
Okay.
one this morning or not.
When you're on vacation, you
I
lose
never-
track of things.
I
Yeah, he
never
was
saw
on
it.
today. I was.
I don't
on.
think
I
he
was
did.
around. Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Well, he didn't. I was looking for him because I wasn't hunting today. I wasn't in the woods today. So
He was laying in the snow.
Yeah, well, that wasn't early enough. I mean, his hunting show starts way before that.
oh yeah.
I know what time he
Oh.
went to go get in the snow. I don't know why he didn't do one this morning. He usually does
probably-
one every Saturday.
Maybe he's not feeling
I
good.
know.
Is he not feeling good still? Or
No, he said he felt pretty good today.
Mhm.
Yeah, but his nose
he
is
was
still
still
running
going
and his
pretty
throat's
good.
still acting up. So
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit, but still, that shouldn't. I don't know what it was. I didn't even think to ask him because I don't go watch it a lot. I do occasionally, but not a lot.
You're the
well,
doctor.
I'm stepping down. You guys have a good night. Shane, happy birthday. Love you.
Okay, Dorinda.
Thank you. I appreciate
Love
it.
everybody. Good night.
Night.
Take care, Brenda.
Because I feel like doctor.
Well,
John, what you got? I know you got music. Start playing.
I'm wore out. Been cooking since 6 o'clock.
I figured you'd be tired
Setting up stuff.
making all that food.
And then
Yep.
Yeah, it ain't-
everybody's already gone, so it's really quite nice. I didn't have to do much. Some of my son's friends helped him pick a bunch of tables and stuff up and put everything up.
That makes it nice. It
Well,
sucks when everybody just up and leaves and you do it your damn self. That
Yes.
makes you not want to do it.
Good friends he has come from good families. I mean, they're not kids anymore; they're grown men.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're all in their 20s. They're not kids, even though they're our kids. They're not.
Right.
When my son
Yeah, my
started his
oldest
first
is-
job at 16, I started treating him like a man.
Oh yeah.
I held him accountable for everything, taught him things like a man, told him
Yep.
how to treat a woman, when he goes on a date, showed him all that. And I said, I'm done. My job is done. It's on you now.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, my oldest is 32 and my youngest is 31.
Mm-hmm.
Had mine young.
I had
We
my
grew up
late-
together. Yeah. Well, that way we could grow up together, but they grew up and I never did. So
yeah.
I kind of screwed that one up.
I hadn't grown up much either.
My kids didn't, and I didn't. It's
Yeah. When I was 36 years old, I was a granddad.
Whew. I got married when I was 32. So yeah, I'm a late starter. I had my fun on the front end.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I wasn't married when I had mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
Twice.
Whew. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can do it again. I don't know.
raise kids.
I don't know if I could get married again.
I
Oh,
tried her twice.
Yeah, I don't know. My
I
mom.
tried
you're
her-
not married?
No, I'm married, but I'm saying if something
I
happened
thought
to
you
my wife,
were.
I don't know if I could do it again.
Yeah.
I won't get married again. I'm not going to say I wouldn't be with somebody again, but I ain't
Yeah.
going to marry them.
I might. That's probably what I would do. I'm not. You don't know. You don't know until it happens. I guess.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
That's a road I haven't never gone down. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, my mom got married late in life. She married one of the friends of her family. My dad passed away when I was young, and the man she married later on in her years, they went to school together, lived on the same street. They were in each other's weddings. Well, his wife had passed away from cancer, and they just started seeing each other, and they hit it off. They've always been friends, but they wanted to spend, and they did spend what time they had left together, and they wasn't going to shack up. No, I mean, because his kids and then us, we were like, "Mama, you don't have to marry him." She goes, "You know how that generation was." "Oh no, baby, Mama is not going to shack up. Sorry, not going to happen." So they got married. They had about, what was it, 12, 13 good years together until they went down. Both of them are deceased now, but they were great for each other. It was a perfect ending to both of their lives because they had somebody, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, and that's better than not having anybody.
That was really nice. It was really nice.
That companionship's a lot of things when you get up there in age, you know.
Yeah.
Even if they don't ever hardly talk, just having somebody there is all they care.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you think about it, it was really a good relationship because they've known each other since they were kids. They've
Oh,
known
yeah.
each other their entire life.
Yep.
So they knew each other. So
Makes a big difference.
I cannot think of anybody I have known that long that I'd even want to date.
yeah.
Trust me, I know how you feel there. This little town I grew up in, yeah. And the bad thing is, I had a
Yeah.
hard time dating anybody in this town because I'm related to everybody. If you're a
And that
Phelps or a
too.
Hoover, yeah. If you're a Phelps or a Hoover, and you come to this town, you had kids, you come from the Phelps or Hoover loins.
Somewhere.
They screwed everything. You didn't come here. They screwed everything. My Aunt
Okay.
Bonnie, she was about 4'2" on the Hoover side. She says, "Why don't you run over and find one of them little old gals you can get with and marry?" I said, "Those are my cousins." She says, "It don't matter around here." I thought, the hell is wrong with you? We used to have a
When you
Phelps
find
family reunion on one side at the fairgrounds, and across the street we'd have the Hoover. So we could just go back and forth. I'm going to tell you what, that's the worst place to go because I had some good looking cousins. So Bonnie was almost tempting, but I was thinking, man, that just ain't right. And I finally told her, I said, she says, "Well, go over and find you one of them little old gals you can just marry." And I said, "Hell no, that's what started this whole shit shebang with my granddad." I said, "I ain't doing it again. I ain't going to be the fault of this one."
Isn't that one of Larry the Cable Guy's jokes?
That's a true statement though, right there.
Yeah.
That's a true statement.
I'm not going to go to family reunion.
Some people's family trees go straight up. They don't have any limbs, huh?
I'm going to tell you what, it was pretty close right there.
No.
If your family tree doesn't have any limbs, you might be a redneck.
Well, and here's one thing. Hell, I should just married one of my cousins. Should have married my sister.
Well,
True.
After I got divorced from her, we was at Christmas and she didn't show up, but my other sisters did. And my older brother, he works for me, and we're around each other every day. And we was out there for Christmas, and they started giving me shit about marrying my sister. And a little bit later, my good-looking little sister, she come up to me, give me a hug, and kiss me on the cheek. Bobby said, "Don't do that. You know he married his last sister." Oh my God, my mom about fell out of her damn chair. Everybody was giggling on that one.
yeah, that's a good one there.
Yep. Yeah, he can be quite comical at times. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. There's usually 30 of us out there at Christmas every year, so it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
Y'all would make some good Jerry Springer shows, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that ain't no shit.
Yeah.
My grandma, she was 19. Her husband, which is my granddad, this is on my mom's side, he was 49.
Whew.
He already had a whole family of his own.
Wow.
And then they had, them two had 5 kids. 5 kids together. They was together until he passed away. So, sound like somebody's in trouble or she's stuck in the bathroom.
I was acting like I didn't hear it.
Come rescue me. Uh-oh.
How old is she?
3.
Yeah. Yep.
She's, yeah.
Mama better.
Oh, kids.
She ain't gonna quit till you go see her.
Yeah. That ain't no kidding.
I miss my kids being like that, though. I really do. I miss that.
I know there's Alan in there. I didn't even realize he jumped in there. I know I seen him in there, but it didn't even register. Sorry about that, Alan.
Is the link still on there? Jump up, Alan, if you want.
Yeah, get on up here. He can't
Scroll.
get on until. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't scroll up far enough.
Let me see. No, she's got to drop the link again.
Well, and he can't get on here until she lets him in anyway.
Who lets him in anyway?
You was over at Liberty tonight, weren't you, John?
Yeah, I got in there a little late. You know, I was in and out because of what I was doing tonight, and
That's right. That's right.
I had 1, 2, 3. I had 4 tabs open watching 4 different shows, and most of them are on mute. And I just hit closed caption if they have it set up, and I'll come
Right.
in and bed a little while, just sit down.
Yeah.
Like most of us, that's how we spend our evenings. We just sit down.
Yep.
You know, I don't watch much TV anymore, so
Oh, I don't either. Yeah, the only closed caption I get is whatever's in the chat.
yeah. My wife and I watch a few shows, but you know they're DVR'd, so we can watch them anytime. You know.
Only time I turn on TV is when I need a third monitor. Other than that, I don't. I haven't really watched TV because I got sick of commercials.
Yeah. me
And
too.
so if I sit down and watch TV, I'm putting a movie in or I'm renting a movie. Oh, and 'cause I will not watch commercials.
Well, I still watch the local news and weather and sports, but I DVR it. That way I can go through, because even the local guys, you know, when they come on, the first thing they're talking about is the, you know what, and I'm not
Mhm.
listening to that. I just go, I'll just go through it. Oh, there's the weather. Let me look at that. Oh, there's the sports. Let me listen to that. Okay, I'm done. That's it. I get
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, I do the same thing on my laptop. I'll get on there and go over to the weather, check out the weather for the next
Yeah.
5-10 days and go on. Because I don't need to know the whole United States weather unless I'm
Yeah.
going to go somewhere.
Yeah, just
I
local.
look at my local weather and go on.
That's all we need. My son watches a lot of sci-fi movies, so we'll sit and watch those together sometimes. Those are pretty cool. I like the old sci-fi movies. But
Oh, Alan ain't going to come up anyway. He was just swinging by to say hi. He's got church in the morning. He's got us on Roku. So
yeah, I don't follow Joseph. I don't follow Jeff B too much. But some of the streams I do look at, he does go on at times.
yep.
Hey, Alan.
Bonnie, drop the. Did you drop the link again? Oh, you did. I see it.
Yes, sir.
If anybody wants to come up, come on.
I
Yep.
can multitask.
I see that.
I probably won't be on here much longer because, like I say, I'm going to have to get my ass to bed too.
Now I'm gonna go to bed in just a few minutes myself.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
We're going to be deserters.
So somebody come up and talk to Bonnie and us. 65.
I think we all had too much fun the other night.
I was hurting, man. That I was laughing too hard. The next day I was hurting. That was a good time.
Oh
It
man,
was.
oh Ken, we got on Gigi's several months ago, and holy cow, we tore it up. We was all hurting the next day.
Mm.
Bonnie, you were there, weren't you?
I don't think so.
Wow. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, we might have been. No, I don't. We might have been on Ken's. No, I think we was on Gigi's.
Did you hear that Ken and Alan are gonna do a big hair
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
again coming
Yeah,
up?
we was on Gigi's last night when they was talking about it.
Okay, well, he put a video out today on his site.
It was Thursday night. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. He put a
Yeah.
video out on his YouTube with the info on it. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, I'll
Yeah.
definitely as soon as I get off Liberty were, I'll definitely jump over there.
Yeah, it's going to come on right after you guys get off.
Yep. Yep.
Or somewhere up in there.
Yeah, I think he said 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
So that's 8 o'clock Central. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to cut it short or not.
Sometimes
We may
y'all
cut
finish,
into it a little bit.
yeah. Sometimes y'all finish early and
There's times we want to, and that's the times we can't.
mhm.
There's times we're like, man, we can get out of here early. Yeah, doesn't happen.
And that's next Friday. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the 17th.
The 17th.
It's next Friday. Wednesday, he's got an interview with, can't remember who he said. Anyway, he's got an interview Wednesday.
Yeah,
Me
we've
too.
got some things coming up on Wednesday that some of the viewers are gonna like that I talked to Ken about. Talked to him about today, as a matter of fact. Earlier, well, this morning. Got some things coming up. It's gonna be pretty cool. Ken will tell you about them. So
Yeah.
we just need to get some people on there and
Yep.
check him out.
Yep.
He's working hard. He's putting out some good music.
I want to tell you what, that's one thing that man can do is put out some good music.
He sure can. He sure can.
I haven't heard any complaints on his music whatsoever.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
my CD in. Here it is.
You get the new 9?
No, I ordered it.
Okay.
It's come. It's on the way, but I have.
You have the one from
So he
2013?
has-
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
I've
has
got that
more
one. I've had it
CDs.
for a couple months.
Yeah,
Do what, Bonnie?
He has more CDs out because I bought the first one.
Yeah, go to his
He's got a new
website,
one.
and he's got a CD that's out now that you can order. It's called 9. And
Oh, okay.
you can get it. There's 3 different ways you can get it sent to you, and he'll personally autograph it for you on air if you like, or he'll just autograph it. There's 3 options when you buy a CD on his website, and he
Okay.
charges a little bit more for each option, which is fine. But
He don't have to autograph it on there.
yeah,
Yeah, he autographed the first one.
yeah.
Yeah, he autographed
that-
mine, but I ordered 15 of them at the time because I had a bunch
Yeah.
of them I was going to give out, which I did. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
But he had one song off
Hey,
that
Chad.
9 album. Did y'all download it? I didn't. Where is that at?
no, I hadn't downloaded it.
Yeah, he had a download. If you get his newsletter, every now and then he'll give you a free download.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
at the bottom of his newsletter, you'll see a little link and just tap that and you can download it on your phone. And I'm trying to remember what that song was.
I wish you'd hurry up with that acoustic. All his songs acoustic. I want that one. I told him about that a long time ago. I said, do one all acoustic. No, I ain't going to do that. Now he's going to. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that love just a guitar and a voice. Don't need all that other, it just, sometimes that's the best listening.
Right. Oh, it is.
Hey, Chuck, how are you?
I like
you.
that. I mean,
Chuck C, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while.
What'd you say, Bonnie?
I like just acoustic. Well, my
Yeah.
family has been musicians, and so anytime we had a get together, somebody would grab a guitar and just start
Yep.
singing. And my mother always played the piano.
Yeah,
My
my
Crazy
brother.
song.
We had a family piano and I'm one of 5 kids and
Yeah.
we used to all try to outdo each other.
But the crazy songs she would have us singing, like, I don't even know the names of them. Trailers for sale or rent.
Oh,
Rent
East Let,
at
50 Cent.
Yeah.
I ain't got no. Mhm.
King of the Hill.
Oh,
Is
Shane,
that
that
it?
reminds me of
King of the
something.
Road.
the guy that comes on Liberty,
Mhm.
what's his name with that low, deep baritone voice?
Jay.
John.
Jay. I
He's
put
from
something
the-
in the chat one night. It
Yep.
was a request, and if you remember, I would like you to ask him if he could sing a specific song by Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Yeah, that's Jay. He's from Texas. He's a
And if
good
that
dude.
man can sing, he should be able to sing.
You know what he does
Did you
for a
hear him
living?
What does he do?
He's a teacher,
He's a
a
teacher.
school teacher.
How about that?
Ugh.
Yep. Can you imagine being one of his students?
Mm.
How would you know when he's got a stern voice?
Yeah.
Are you yelling at me?
Right.
Did I do something wrong?
Me?
They just start crying because he says, "Everybody grab your pencil." They just start crying. You know. I don't know what grade he teaches for sure, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know the song I'm talking about. I'd like him to sing, right?
I think I do. I think so. Yeah.
Is it the one that everybody does in a low voice?
Yeah. 16 Tons is the name of it.
Yeah. 16 tons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
'Cause
used
I've
to try to
listened to him
compete
talk
with-
on that show, and I'm going, if that man can sing, he could sing that song, and it would be awesome.
Mhm.
If you remember, run that by him and see if he. I'd love to hear him sing that song.
Well, here, I'll just do this. I'll just scribble it down, then
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Make a note. But you understand what I'm saying, right? He's got that voice that sounds like Tennessee Ernie Ford. To me, he does.
Have you played in a band, John?
No. Mm-mm. No,
Oh,
I had some guys I used to play with a little that were trying to just sit the guy down and play together. And I played a little keyboard, a little piano, some harmonica. That was about it. But I never really did anything with it. You know, just fun.
Mm.
I'd sit around. You know,
Yep.
when we had family get-togethers, I could play some Christmas songs on the piano. You know, and I'm one of 5 kids, so I could play some songs. And my sister would sit down, she'd play this song, and you know,
One of 5, huh?
yeah, I'm the baby.
I'm the second oldest of 8.
I'm the baby.
What's your favorite Christmas song, John?
Oh, Holy Night.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You ever heard John Barry sing "Oh Holy Night"?
John Barry.
John Barry.
Mm.
He's a country singer. If you Google John Barry, "Oh Holy Night," listen to that version of it. You'll be impressed. He does a very good job on
I think the last person I heard sing that was Burl Ives.
it. There's
Really?
people that sing it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Yeah.
Listened to a lot of that, and then Neil Diamond, and as a kid.
Oh, Neil Diamond. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, John. What was his name?
John
Barry?
Barry.
John Barry.
JOHNBERRY.
Got it.
And then
Well,
type
it's,
in "Oh Holy Night." He's got a
Right.
video on YouTube.
Yep.
He's got a really nice voice.
I have to say that.
That's one of my wife and I's
Oh.
favorites. Him singing it, that version of it.
There's so many I like. Mary, did you know? I love that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, boys and girls, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to twist.
Yep. I'm not far behind you.
Yep.
Because we're talking Christmas.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
No,
know.
I'm not just getting tired.
I like talking about Christmas.
I'm just playing with you.
Yeah. All
Chuck
right.
and Gigi, if you guys are still on, come on in. Because
I'll heart y'all later.
all right,
Take care, Shane.
happy birthday,
Happy
again,
birthday.
Shane.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right,
it.
see
See
you.
y'all,
Good night.
chat.
Love ya.
Y'all come on up because I'm about to get out too. Don't leave Bonnie by herself. Come on,
If nobody comes up, y'all know I'm closing down.
come on up, Chuck. Come on up and say hi because I'm fixing to go. Bonnie, is the weather better over there today? Did the wind die down?
I think the wind has died down. I only went out in it once today when I went to go pick up my mother's dog, but cold. We went to bed 70 degrees, woke up in the 20s.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't know if it was like that where you are, but
no, it's falling now. It's down to 49 now. So it's going to
yeah,
get
we're,
cold tonight. But yeah, we were in the high 70s, almost 80
today.
before the front came. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Hot.
it hit us early.
And those poor people to the north of us, they just got hammered. That's terrible.
I know it. Bless
Now-
their hearts.
I have a friend that lives in Kentucky, and I texted him earlier, and he
Is he
didn't
okay?
reply back for like 15, 20 minutes. And I'm like, man, I was getting worried. I'm like, oh no. And he said, yeah,
Yes.
my phone was on the charger. You know, he said, I'm not in that area where that happened, but he said, we're okay. I said, man.
Yeah. I've been going to some of the streams today and
Glasses or something.
listening.
Yeah.
Shit.
There you go.
Here comes Chuck.
$235.
Where are you at, John?
That's after the discount. It was $275.
Hang on a minute.
Senior citizen.
Chuck, I'm down in Baton Rouge area.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in Wascom,
We
Texas,
have,
right there to I-20 and
A joint account. with
Yeah,
Chase
you're right over the line.
yeah, Louisiana and
Her purchase
Texas.
card.
Yeah, you're right over the line.
Just a senior discount.
I used to go fish over there.
She's passed
Caddo.
away, what, 2 years now? but
Lake of the Pines, no, in Texas.
that card.
There were-
Yeah, Lake of the Pines, Caddo,
Yeah.
a bunch of them right around here, all within a half hour.
Yeah, we used to go fish a big bass tournament over there. It was it's where you weigh in one fish every hour, you know, one of those big
Oh,
tournaments.
Kevin.
You
That's
can win a
pretty.
car or a boat. That was years ago. They might not even have that anymore.
They come and go when they want
My
to.
mama died about almost 3 years ago, and I sold my boat to pay bills, and I wish I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That boy can have 5 pallets and they'll send somebody over to help him.
I still fish a lot. We have some Wednesday evening tournaments over here.
Like oh brother.
A couple of little rivers we fish.
I love bass fishing, but to me, ain't no better fishing than white perch, especially when they're hitting.
You ain't lying. I ain't gonna argue with that.
They do. I will get a lawyer and they'll
Caught one
fight that shit.
year before last. I bet it weighed every bit of 3.5 pounds. That sucker
That's a monster.
filled up a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, that's a monster.
I thought it was a catfish because it nibbled easy, but then it's like, oh hell no, you ain't reeling me in.
Yeah.
Then we hit a school of them the next day, and my son, he was 12 at the time, and he hit 8 or 10 of them over 2 pounds. And
Yeah.
he's, Daddy, this is wearing me out.
That's a good box of fish right there.
Yeah, and I told him, you'll never forget that one.
Right.
Wow.
North Louisiana's got a few good lakes for white perch.
Yeah, Caddo's one of them. It bordered
Lake
Texas.
Darbone's another one. If you've been over
Yep.
there, It's in
Yeah,
Rupp.
buddy of mine's got a place in Farmerville. He said, "You want him to put something out there, a
Yeah.
trailer or camper? You're
I
welcome."
drove all the way
Yeah.
to
I have a cousin that lives on that lake, and they
Ryan.
send me a lot of pictures every now and then.
Used to be an old bait shop over it, had pictures of some of them catfish as long as people.
Yeah, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's about 15, 20-minute drive.
He said he's personally seen them in shallows, and he's seen catfish in there as big as damn near as big as this 14-foot aluminum
Yeah,
boat.
because that store over in Marshall, they're mixed. I mean, there's a,
I
same
forgot where we were that time. We were at some lake
Mexicans in there too. But they're
in Texas, and there was somebody scuba diving, and he was telling us about the size of the catfish he's seen.
Down there in that big hole, I think it's talking like the size of cars almost.
Yeah, I want to say that was Lake Fork is where we were at.
Yeah, Lake Fork's nice too.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
down like
3 people that I worked with,
That's
Texas
like
has a lot of good fishing lake, a lot more than we do.
and the one over here,
You
that
got
market over here.
Vistano, which is good, but
Yeah.
Sylvania about ruined it, I think.
Yeah, I saw that.
When they shut this,
That's because the wildlife and fisheries don't know how to manage lakes here.
Yeah, they go dump poison out and kill the fish, and then dump.
Yeah,
2 spots.
I could do an entire show on that.
I should have fucking went.
Some of their
Buddy of mine said they need a floating dredge and go across there and drag it up to the bank, kind of like a crawfish crawler. Drag it up there and then just burn it.
right.
He said that'd be the way to do it. He goes, but that would take them a while, but it'd be the right way.
And they fired Dana.
Well, funding is always a problem in our state. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They tell you we have all this money to fix our diversions and do a lot of things down here, and before you know it, they don't get it done. Well, something happened. We don't have the funding anymore. So
Well, yeah, I lived there over for years, and it's kind of like Edwards. Since Edwards, they always got big pockets, and they fill them up first.
yeah,
I think too. I think it's a
yeah, they never. Yeah, it's real hard to get them to do anything here. For the state itself, for the wetlands and
It's gonna be the same way.
the public land and the waterways. It's like pulling eye teeth. It just makes
You know what?
You figure with all the gambling establishment money they're supposed to get today to fix the lot.
well, the gambling down here was supposed to go to the schools and the roads, and the teachers still aren't making any money, and the roads are still torn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I bet the government officials got new cars to drive around in.
Oh, absolutely.
And same with the lottery here, Chuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What areas?
The good old boy club is alive and well here.
I'll tell you how we can support every lake. Find a good spot on each one of these lakes and build a casino, and that all the extra money off the casino would go to the lake.
They'd
There you
shut
go.
down fishing then, though. They'd figure out they're making too much money, and they'd just shut down fishing.
Yeah, it'd be an eyesore to the gamblers or something.
Especially when he was riding my ass. You should have heard him all the way into the fucking receiving.
They were doing bass tournaments at Richard Chamberlain,
I told
Like-
you you need to do them 2
like
pallets.
Corsicana, and been up there.
Right.
And I looked at him, I said, and I told you, you're more than welcome to throw them. I'm going to write you up.
That's your wife, Chuck?
Yeah, she's on the phone with a coworker. She got into it with 2 of the upper management yesterday or day before. She didn't back off. She's 5'1", and she grew my height 6'7" in her face.
Yeah. That's good.
They had an area in Walmart.
Yep.
They had 3 people that did 13 pallets. She was in another area with heavy
Wow.
stuff like all the mixers and the little mini stoves and all that part. She did 13 by herself, and then they got on her because she had 2 pallets left.
Wow.
I'm like, if you work like 3 people, they should be bringing you drinks and wiping the sweat off your forehead.
Yeah, I told her.
Well, when you get upper management that plays favoritism to others, then you're gonna have a problem.
Like, that's bullshit.
Too many of them hire their buddies and their buddies' kids, and that they don't do nothing. And I've been supervisors on a lot of jobs, and I'd always have, I'm like, well, you got to make me look good. No, you got to make me look good. If you make me look bad, then I'm gonna let you go.
You're lucky, I said, because Chris took me.
Go into business with good friends or families. A lot of times it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I won't do it. I never have.
I did that once.
So
I had a real good friend of mine, or a friend of mine, dad that I ended up making real good friends with his dad.
Yeah, I got that.
And he worked for GM, and they had this lottery here 20 years ago before they closed one up here. They had a lottery at GM, and he's going to put my name in, and his son wanted to give it a shot. And he goes, well, it's my boy. I got to give him a shot. And he did it, and his boy quit a month later because it was too repetitious for him.
yeah,
Ruined his name. They told me never put him in the lottery again for bringing people in.
Yeah, she did.
yep. I've seen that happen before. That's just about the way it goes.
Yeah. She tried to do that with Valeria.
Bonnie, I'm gonna shut it down. I got to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, John, I understand.
I sure thank you for having me
for
on.
coming up.
Y'all been rolling a while too, ain't you?
And that's like that time when you kept pushing me and pushing me.
Mm,
It's been on what?
Almost 2 hours.
about
I
2
A little over
hours.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Because they were
I came through earlier and looked, couldn't find nobody, so I got on messing around with the game, and I was like, "Oh, let me go check." I thought it was
This was a
Yeah.
while ago, I told you.
10:30, and it wasn't. It was later than that.
Right.
You know what he told me?
Well, Chuck, it's good to see you again, man. Take care of yourself, and maybe I'll run into you again soon.
Yeah, good talk with y'all. Get off here too, because I know after 2 hours, Bonnie gets to give up.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. And I told him, I said,
No, I'm
"Look,
just
I can only push
trying to get this baby to
So he
sleep.
was one.
Yeah, well, go get him down, because it ain't gonna take long for me to go to sleep as soon as my head hits that pillow. So,
Right.
well, I'll talk to y'all
Well, I
later.
All y'all have a good night. Good talking to y'all, and
All right.
bless y'all. Love y'all, and y'all have a good night.
Thank you, Chuck.
I know Shane appreciated it. Y'all take care.
Yeah. All right, Bonnie. Good night. Take care of that baby.
All right. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Lisa, if you're the only one left, honey, I'm closing it down. Thanks, y'all, for coming. Telling Shane happy birthday. I appreciate y'all. Have a good evening. Pray for all those up there that's had great losses, and see y'all tomorrow somewhere. Love you. Good night.